Longevity Moves, and today we're going to do a bridging series using the foam roller. And this series is really about helping you have less low back pain by strengthening your hamstrings, your glutes, as well as your back muscles. So go ahead and find your way onto your back. Your foam roller is going to go right under your feet. So right under the arches, the middle of your feet there. And your feet are in line with your sits bones, so that's, narrower than the full width of your hips, where your sitting bones are there. Your arms are long to your side body. You want to open up through the front of the chest. Feel a connection of those shoulder blades pulling down your back. The hands pressing into the mat gently. And just start by moving your feet, your ankles. So you're pressing that roller away and you're pulling it toward you. You're pressing it away, pulling it toward you. All right, so then press it slightly away so you're kind of in between that point and the flex. Start to curl your tailbone under. You're using your abdominals to do this movement, not your glutes and legs. So take a breath in and then exhale, pelvic tilt, scooping that low belly. Inhale, tip forward. Exhale, tailbone to pubic bone toward belly button. Inhale, forward. Exhale, curl. Now we'll take that up into a bridge. So you start with the pelvic tilt and then you curl and you keep going all the way up to your bridge position. So just pause at the top here. So in Pilates, we really want to keep the connection of the ribs in our bridge. We want to be curling the tail under. Sitting bones are reaching toward your heels. So this is different than a yoga bridge. If you're familiar with that, we're not trying to do a back bend. We want to be in our fairly neutral spine, but we're bridged up. So you should already feel those hamstrings engaging here. If you're really tight there, you may feel it crimping up. Just come on down, take a nice hamstring stretch, and that should help it. So from here, we'll breathe in and then we'll roll ourselves down. So you're trying to articulate, soften your chest away from your chin and roll yourself all the way down. If the roller feels too challenging for you today, just do these exercises with your feet on your mat. All right. So big breath. We curl and roll back up to bridge. Neck is relaxed. And now from here, I want you to just shift your weight and try to lift one foot off the roller, lower it down, and then shift and try to lift the other foot. So you may just visualize the shift. Your foot may not come up. So I'm doing that where I'm just shifting my weight. Or you may be able to come all the way toward tabletop in more of a march. You want to keep both hip bones nice and high. So we don't want one hip bone dropping down. So try to stay nice and high there. And let's do one more. Even yourself out. Both hips nice and high. Take a breath and then roll on down. Good. Lengthen out those legs just to give those hamstrings a little break. Maybe wiggle in and out with the legs. And then bend that roller back in. Arms long to your sides. We curl to roll up. And now we're going to do what we started with when our hips were on the mat. It's just that point and flex of your feet. So you're moving at your ankle joint. Point and flex. So small, but so much work. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Big big breath, roll on down. Straighten out those legs. Grab behind one knee and just stretch that hamstring. Bend and stretch. We're not going to do a long stretch here, but just a little opening before we move on. Second side, interlace those hands. Straighten up as much as you can. And bend. And straighten. And bend. Last one. And release. All right, roller comes back towards you. Now I want your feet and knees to be all the way together. Arms long, take a breath. We're gonna bridge up as one piece. So instead of the articulating, you just bridge up straight, and then you hinge at the hips, sacrum touches, and bridge back up. And hinge, and lift, and hinge, and lift. We have two more. Down, and up. We're gonna stay up on the next one. Bridge high. You open your knees a few inches and you close the knees. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. We have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All the way together. Roll on down. Stretch those legs, reach your arms behind you as well. Big stretch. Hug one knee to your chest. Circle that ankle. And switch sides. This is your short rest before the next exercise. And nice. Bring that roller back in. Feet are slightly apart again, so they're in line with your sitting bones. They're on that roller. And we're gonna do our straight neutral spine bridge again. So you're just bridging up and then hinging to come down and lengthening up and lower and up. So I'd say the most common issue I see is kind of letting go of the ribs, not curling that tail under enough. So connect your upper core, curl the tail under, reaching sits bones toward heels. And we have 3 more. Breathing. And last one. And lower on down. Stretch those legs, wiggle them around. Bringing your feet in without the roller now. Let's do a figure 4 stretch. So you'll cross one leg over, slide your hands through, grab behind your knee and pull yourself into a nice hip stretch. Rock a little side to side. Breathe into it. If this feels super tight for you, just a good reminder that this is one of the best stretches you can do every day, a couple times a day, or at least a couple times a week. Switch sides. To protect your knee, really pull the toes back toward you, flexing your feet. And breathe there, rock a little side to side. And nice, uncross. Hug those knees to your chest, give a circle to give your lower back a little massage. And reverse. And then you can roll yourself to one side to come on up. And I will see you next time.